Good morning and welcome to the first multiplication and division lesson of our new unit. So the focus of your groups for this week is I can explain my understanding of multiplication. The learning intention for this lesson is we are learning to use our current knowledge of groups of to answer multiplication questions, and your success criteria is I can explain my understanding of groups of to solve a number of questions. So you're all probably thinking, what is groups of and what is multiplication? So let's have a look. Multiplication is when you take one number and add it together a number of times. For example, 5 multiplied by 4 is 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. We took the numbers 5 and added it together 4 times. This is why multiplication is sometimes called times. What strategy do you know to work out 4 times 4 or 4 fours? Have a think in your mind. How would you solve 4 fours? So far you might know it as groups of a number. Example 4 is 4 groups of 4. Over the next few days we're going to be looking at groups of, arrays and repeated addition. Let me show you in the following video how to make 4 twos or 4 groups of 2. So we have just discussed what multiplication is and established that today we are looking at groups of. So let's go through one as an example. So here with my 2 dice, as you can see, I have rolled a 4 and a 2, which means that I have 4 groups of 2. So we need to work out what does 4 groups of 2 equal. So here I have my 4 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is 2 in each group. So you can see there that I have 4 groups with 2 in each. So 4 groups of 2 is how many all together. So looking at the counters, you may use counters, pasta, rice, any objects you have around the house, or you may also just want to draw them in your book as counters, as you can see here. So 4 groups of 2 means how many do I have all together. So here we can see that I have 2, 4, 6, 8. So 4 groups of 2 equals 8. So in my book, I'm going to write 4 groups of 2 equals 8. And let's look at one more example. So I'm going to roll my 2 dice again. 4 fours. Okay, so I have 4 groups of 4. So 4 groups of 4. So again, I'm going to have 4 groups. So that means I'm going to have 4 circles as my group. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it is 4 groups of 4, not 4 groups of 2. So what do I need to do to make each group 4 groups of 4? I'm going to give everybody a few seconds to think about how they're going to make their groups 4 groups of 4. Yes, you are right. So there is currently 4 groups of 2, but this time we want 4 groups of 4. So I'm going to add 2 more counters into each group. So there is my first group of 4, my second group of 4, my third group of 4, and my fourth group of 4. So 4 groups of 4 is how many all together? Let's have a look. 4, 8, 12, 16. So we know that 4 groups of 4 equals 16. Now if you do not have 2 dice, as discussed on the lesson plan, I have inserted a link of a web page that will roll 2 dice numbers for you. So if you do not have dice at home, please jump online and use that web page to help you roll your numbers. Good luck, and if you have any questions, please get in contact with your teacher.